Hello everyone, my name is Calvin and this is the Mashup Podcast. You're all welcome wherever you are. So I'm here with some people from Mashup. We are here to talk about a couple of things, and luckily on this show for the first time, on the first day, we have our leader, the vision bearer of Mashup. He can introduce himself.
Hello everyone, my name is Natigo Elijah. Yeah, and by the grace of the Lord, I'm the leader of the Youth Mashup crew.
Wow, that's so nice. So on my right, I have a beautiful black woman.
Black wig.
She can also introduce herself.
Okay, so hello everyone. As he has said, I'm a black queen. Well, I'm flattered. My name is Prudence and I'm a member of the Mashup crew. Nice to be here. Thank you.
And on my left, how should I introduce her?
You know?
Brown queen.
Brown queen, I don't even know. She can introduce herself also.
Hello everyone, my name is Melissa Faith Kali and I'm glad to be on the broadcast with you guys. Very excited about each and everything that we are sharing today and good to have all of you present.
Wow, so nice, so nice. So, I know everyone there is asking what is Mashup, Mashup, what do they do? Are they Christians? Are they a worldly group? So you're all going to know what happens in Mashup, how we live, how we do our things. And by the way, this is a Christian-based show, so feel free, sit down, you can like, you can comment, you can ask any question.
All ages accepted.
All ages accepted. No, you're all welcome. So the twin hours do with anyone. You can feel free to ask any question. It is very, very okay. So I'm going to start with Prudy. I want Prudy to first talk to us. Prudy, is your family a pastoral family from way back? So we want to really know, and the people out there also.
Okay, thank you so much, Calvin.
Yeah.
So once again, my name is Prudence, or you can call me Prudy. To go straight to the question he has asked, how I got to know Christ. Kakati, I'm not so different from you about Sokokunyenyas, you know. We have in the customary setting and ATS and stuff. So, but they have the ancestors whenever bad you, yeah. Bad so come, but I wouldn't speak on behalf of my whole family, but on a personal basis, how I got to know, how I got to find Christ, Jesus Christ. I found him, rather he found me way back even before I was from my mother's room. Yeah. Now, it was in my teen life, during my teenage years, when I was 17 years old. So, what school, I was in a Catholic school, high school. And then we didn't have a born again church. We used to pray with Anglicans. You know, the vibe during praise and worship. Go like you are home. So we work with praise and worship. I received an encounter with God. He talked to me. I remember one word from him. He said Chep, because Chep is my maiden name. He told me, Chep, you are loved. So after that simple statement, the Anglican church,
something like that.
Father.
I don't
know, the Reverend. Katinagamba, if there's anyone who wants to get born again, I raised up my hand. You know, but I don't get high school. Be raising your hand when you get born again.
People can laugh, I understand.
People laugh. I was in my senior 20 years, and it was the most crazy class. But then I don't know, I got the boldness, so I went. I would say that's how I met God, and since then my life has never been the same. kuvoina mwatula naye nga tenze nkulidde mu bulamu bw'abalokole abafamily okay nkuze mama wange mulaba abeera mu church ayimba awulira kati nze naye manyi nti already ndi mulokole
nga gwe mulaba wayitawo
kugamba nayitawo dda seetagana kubyogera mbu biki tinali manyi but then funny enough I got born again when I was 17 like all the years I've been in church yeah that's how I found God.
Wow. That is nice. That is very nice. So Lisa katolana yakusanga musaba wana wale omanyi wakusigning
not really. My experience doesn't differ so much from that of Prudy.
Yes.
Because for a fact I grew up in a Protestant church.
Yes.
And like growing up in a Protestant church where your whole family, like from the great grannies, they were Protestant, and you had to just follow that.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, I grew up in that kind of criteria and stuff. So, I was in choir singing with these people of like 50, 70 years, and I was like the youngest of them.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was quite an experience for me to go. But later, I think like in my form too, we as a family we had like some issues where people would die like on a yearly experience. Like you lose an auntie, you lose an uncle, you lose like that. So they told me and my elder sister that there was this man of God who would raise the dead. So we're like, okay, we are going for this. Like, you know how they invite you for something and you're like, okay, so if I get this man of God, our family now like intact, there's nothing that would happen. So we go, we meet, the man of God, and we started going to church, but still, now change is a process, right?
True. Yes.
So it took me a while to actually now focus on the born again side. I remember clearly I would go for the Protestant service. Remember, it's from 6 to 9. So I'd go for the Protestant service from 6 to 9. Then born again they start like at 9 to later. So until I reached the time I had, where you weigh what is more important.
Yes.
And of course I had to go for the bigger deal.
Yeah.
Wow. So that was my journey of transformation.
Wow, that is so nice. Very good. So before we go any further, before I even ask our papa to say anything, these guys are from Mashup. So I want them to tell us what they really do. Boba kola chi Mashup. Bazanya katemba. Babyuma.
Basha protocol.
We need to know. Nama wali yomumanye. Boba kola chi Mashup. So I'm going to start with Prudy. Prudy lero yakutaka so akabe ngakali kusaidia.
First you need to
you get?
Yes.
No. Okay. Prudy. So Prudy, we want to know what do you do with Mashup? What is your role?
Okay.
Yes.
My role in Mashup. I am a choir member.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I am a choir member, and I am among the tenor singers. I mean that speak. Yeah.
Okay, that is nice. Lisa.
Wow.
For you, what do you do?
Firstly, I would say like being in Mashup is a whole experience.
Okay. Yeah.
Filled with a lot of fun moments, but not outside the circumference Christ. Yeah. A beautiful experience.
Yes.
And for that particular thing, if you're out there and you want to join Mashup, we really welcome you.
Yes.
It's something that we would love to extend to each and every one of us.
Yeah.
And personally, I'm a choir member with my comrade Prudy.
They're closes.
Yeah, they're very close. They're close friends.
So he had to sit in the middle. But yeah.
Okay.
I'm a choir member in Mashup. Yeah. And we're still venturing more talents in Mashup.
Wow.
So
Yes.
we believe God that there is more and we are ready for the more. Yeah, we are not limited.
Ninawe namusanga ngakubwe mu muziki nguliko is no longer even a choir member.
For real.
So I know she's miraculous everywhere.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That is nice. So I want to ask this question. bwe mwawulirako Masha for the very very first time tomanyi kyekola tomanyi be baani, how did you feel?
How were they recruited to come?
How did you come into Mashup? Wawulira otya wali otya oba bagamba oba byakifere. I said we want to know we want to know what how you felt the first time. Ekitegeera wawulira otya oba wamugoba ne yajja ayinza okuba yajja n'agamba noga mwana bana abalokole bano. Anyway, so for this time let me start with Lisa. Lisa, what was your reaction? Charlie kitya?
That's a really pretty question. So me joining Mashup, I remember the papa is my friend, and it still was my friend initially, like very close friend.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Should I say where I met?
You speak. Be free.
Okay. So I met Papa. Like we were for some wedding, and it so happened that we were among the entourage team. And he was the person I was supposed to
front line.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to front line. So actually, how they told me, okay, so Lisa, you're going to be part of the entourage, but the person you are bringing Tomomani, but he knows how to dance, and we believe you also like can try.
Yes.
So we want you guys to lead the whole team. So that's how I met Papa. We became friends. But then later on, we kind of lost contact. I later meet him again, and it's like a whole new person altogether. Yeah. And yeah, I really thank God for what the progress was, how everything about him had changed. Yeah. So I met him, and we got in touch again. So he invited me one time to attend the rehearsals. I was like, okay. He actually told me Tula to Gende, you know, like how we meet, like how you're my friend, and they're like, okay, we're meeting to talk. We're meeting to talk. Then he's like, oh man, to Gende, like okay, yeah, like to Gende. So I'm like, okay, we come. Yeah, I remember the first time still I attended no, that was the second time. The first time I attended, I just came and sat around. Yeah, I saw some faces that I could recognize because I knew them.
Yes.
And yeah. Then the second time I still came. Now the second time when I came, they were like, first single here, sing this song.
Yes.
I was like, okay. That's how I joined. And before I knew it, like the love, the bond and everything had coped up with me.
Yeah.
And ngasiteta agenda kunkubira mbu Lisa oliwa, like you will just know a program and you're like
and you just come.
You like I would feel like I'm already part of the family and ready to work with the family.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That is nice. So Prudy, Charlie on your side, how was it?
Charlie kirungi. Charlie kibi nnyo kiri awo. What my story bambi. My story really differs from Faith's story. Kakati, I got to know Mashup last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I got to know Mashup last year when they were having the festival. They were having the festival, and one of the members who happens to be the same university as me.
Yes.
Invited me because he knew minister at some church.
Yeah.
But then I was like, no, okay, I'll come. No, because it's funny that move. What? No, like I mean, twice.
Yes, I guess.
So I told him I'll come to pick up a story. Then this year around March,
yes,
I met another friend of mine who knew Mashup. I couldn't run away from it. So he told me, do you know Mashup? I'm like, Nigeria, what is it? It's a good thing. It's a good team. Okay, it's actually it's a pastors kids forum.
Yes.
I'm like, pastors kids, which means and he told me no, it's not like that, but everyone is welcome. Every person is welcome in there. So I pass by Nganzi Jangantula in the first time I came. It was in March, really. I recall it was in March.
Yes.
Kanchi.
Uh-huh.
When I was coming, I found Papa seated. Okay, so I asked this guy this other friend of mine whom we came with together. Into anyakulira Mashup. Basumba.
Oh, wow.
Muntu mukulu. Ngamba bwa abamita Prince Ella. Prince Ella, okay. And I said, maybe I'm going to find a grown man.
Big man.
Big man.
Maybe.
For kids, you know? Yeah. Yeah.
I understand.
In a suit.
In a suit.
I know, right?
Actually, tuxedo. In a suit.
Yeah.
Kati nga nyambuka wakasoza akajja ku the headquarters. Nga nsanga omuvubuka atudde ku mayinja.
Yes.
Like very free. So this guy I was with is called Isaac. Ngambuya gamba, hey Prince, ngamukona kumamba tiyono. Ngakwira Mashup.
Ngamba automate.
Ngamba automate. Sigera kudda.
Yes.
Sigera kudda. So nezja yana mu practice mu rehearsal but nainda babanzi je wachamu. Like kubanga nze naye
nalona kiwulira muli munda.
Leave alone kiwulira because it's for a vibe. You see, I'm a self-centered person, but when I join Mashup,
when I
joined Mashup, the first times I was really quiet.
Reserved.
Yeah. The second time I came with my wig. When I took a wig in Munda, naina chiwigi chage kumutwe.
Okay.
I can imagine.
The wig.
So when I took a Munda, but these people, they are free, yeah?
Yeah.
But they're so free, they are too friendly, they are too open.
Yes.
They welcome every person. They might have this defensive character around me. My face alone just as you are.
Yeah.
Never Bambi, they welcome me. Cutting the name for you, the whole week. Then she just went, she's going to Swahili. And none of them really, criticized me. I'm like, wow, this is a good space to be in. And that was the second time. Then I was denying about they just
bakusindikira ku
kiga. There's no way this guy can get it.
Yeah,
there is no worry. So angamba kwa mama wange, there's this youth ministry called Mashup. Katinga naye abuza bintu naine uza nyajukulira musumba wa church what katinga naye yinzo munyonyola muti bambi si musumba
so tolaba watandikira
ne
no muwayiriza twaga muwayiriza
so after some time of being in Mashup and learning some few people, learning what they do and getting to know Christ more, having more friends, the fact that I was a self-centered person, really closed-minded and very defensive. I got to realize that these people are very cool people. You can serve God and have fun as well.
Yes.
So I explained to my mom, actually, namunyonyola everything I knew. And luckily enough, she told me it is okay. It is okay because at least you're in God, you're serving God. Other than wasting time, we have another campus. At least you're grounded somewhere. And since then, people, my life
has never been the same.
It has never been the same. I mean, I stopped being that defensive kind of person. I started being more open-minded, welcoming as well, hospitable. What's the land?
Tori mwangu.
Sali mwangu.
Tewali mwangu.
Obana kakacho cha.
Kati ya chuka muko.
You just preserve yourself.
It's a little bit. Yeah, because change is a whole process.
Yeah.
It's a little bit because now kati muziki is again in this a little bit.
Okay.
Now, you know, being a lady and especially at my age, sometimes you need to create your own personal space, more comfortable space. However much you're open-minded, you're not supposed to be so, open-minded again to the rest of the people. Like welcome every person in your heart and in your life. You have to be defensive at times.
Or a little bit principled.
A little bit principled, to move on with life, because this is, the world. And things never change.
I understand.
Yeah, that's how I joined Mashup, and that's how I am in Mashup and feeling so blessed and blessed.
Wow. My name was anymore kuuliriza. The baddest saga kurekera. So, we are going to Papa. I have a burning question. So, Papa, how did you feel? What was your reaction when you got that message from God? Ngakutuma. Eri mvubuka muno. Mvubuka si mwangu. Omwana no yandibera koma naye omusakati nganje kalingo jonga kasai ngambe otegera nze kenyini ndi muzibu kati how do you come to it? So what was that reaction? How was the encounter? How did you church? How was it when God was telling you about this whole thing?
All right. So about that question,
Yes.
It's a bit wide. And it needs a lot of explanation.
Please do.
Yeah, we want to know.
We have enough time.
We have the time.
So
Okay.
we also want to know. Yeah.
That question covers most of my past life experience before understanding what is Christ. I'm a pastor's kid.
Oh wow, that's so nice.
You get that's from the head.
No.
I'm a pastor's kid. I wasn't believing into Christianity.
Atobiri munyonyo.
Sabirimu. Nalimbulamu obwange inti. I loved my life and I saw that this part being into ebyokwesibamu obwesibi elinga business eyokukola. So and I wasn't supporting my family because they were into that thing. Nali ndowooza abantu abalokole ebintu byakweyiya. You can't preach and say that Katonda agaggawaza wamwe muli baavu. Kiba kitegeeza ebintu byabufere. Kati mzee alinga abuulira Katonda agaggawaza. Katonda awonya ngale tusiba tulwala abamu
nga webuuza
Katonda agaggawaza batugwa ku ssomero. So I couldn't believe into that stuff for a long time. And I used to live my life as an I was a lonely person. I loved being alone. Even I grew up all my childhood ngatuli waka nze nalebera yewafenga njaganye ebintu byokweyawula bagamba abalenzi basule eno nze nera ntandika nensula mu ddiiro saga kubeera na muganda wange mukulu saga ebintu byakubeera nti no, these are boys, I mean the boys. This is class and I mean the class. I used to separate myself a lot. I loved privacy. So kati nabeera mbulamu nti nga manyi nze ne Katonda kale nga manyi nzikiriza Katonda gyali naye nga sikiriza nti nno obulokole eddiini tulina okukola ki okubeera nga nze nzikiriza nti nno Katonda ye gwe tusinza ye gyali nga ne ssaala zaffe ffe tuzirina ffe ez'abakafiiri nali mukafiiri nali mukafiiri abeera mu church. I used to be in church because it was a routine thing in our family. And if you're a pastor's kid, you have to be in church. Kwanga jiba migo odayo. So nabeera mu bulamu with time nentuka and I realized very many things. Bwali bunyuma. Bwanyuma. Neyagala mwali mu ssente kubanga nakubanga ebicuba nengendako mu kibala kyeno nenkuba nenkolako nembeerako ne bakenzo nembeerako ne bakalifa. I used to be in those artists a lot when I was a backup dancer. Nembeerako mu culture troupe tunyenyeze ensaase ebintu byalimu vibe ebyo mwembaga tubikolanga tukubye engoma tukubye engalabi. So it was a lot of vibe into that. So my encounter to get to know Christ is that through that life experience natuka ekiseera waliwo we twagenda wano kitala in fact twagenda ku kisawo waliyo kye baali bayita twins fashion kimanya bamali bawulire ba twins fashion kati yali birthday yaabwe kati ate ffe baali bazinyi be abamanyikiddwa mu entebe. We had a crew, it was called Iconic Crew. Iconic Dance Crew, IDU. So we used to dance, so but hiring at that time tugende ku kisawo. Sijja gamba nti no Katonda wo ze simanyi Katonda wayogera. I'm not a person, I don't pretend. I've been into this life, I don't pretend. Katonda yangamba bichi but I know, I think it was through his communication why I did this. If it wasn't God, I think God has a way that has been transforming my life through a push. Through a push of people, through life experiences, through situations, through trials. Twabera kutisawo tumaze okuba omuziki. Kati we namalo zina I had a tendency nze nalinga kimanyi bweva ku stage etoteeka ninokufuna enamba empya ez'abawala babanga basaponsa b'obulamu bwange manyi kyebayita bashuga mami nayina kyebaali bayita nayina nga kyebayita sugar girls
nga babeerawo kumpi.
I thank God I never used youth sayikosanga abawala. I used to get the numbers of girls nga njifuna leero within tomorrow mbanji buziza, because I used to meet a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot of beautiful girls daily. So utawera kutisaawo nava ku stage katukola olunako nali nakavaako went wansi nga waliwo akaniize
kaagala okawa ennamba
nga kasaba nnamba nenkabuza obeerawa mbeera eno neno. So nembeera mwezi nenkatunuulira tuba tukyanyumya nga kakyambuya gye kabeera biki bye kakola. Then a guy from nowhere
tewamanya gye yafubutuka
came with a bottle of Nile azo jinkuba ku mutwe. Kati agireeta aginkube ku mutwe. Ebiseera bye twabanga soba twali bajagujagu twayinanga. In fact we had twayina ekintu kye bayita eggaali. Twayina eggaali ngaffe we tuba tugenza okuba tutambula n'abalenzi nga 315 nga batutambulirako twali nga abalenzi 4. I think even one of the members mwali mu team, I think you'll get a time hosting ajja kunyumizaako. Kati tuba tutuuka omuniga aleeta ecupa simanyi nagyewoma ntya. Kati mujjawoma wenti laba weekwata omuwala ku mabeere nekuba omwana maya pa omwana n'agwa wansi neŋŋamba boy ngiwonye bankyagamba ngiwonye akwata ecupa endala. Kati neera nezamu neneewoma ninga yalinga lafiruza jekikyala. He brings that bottle nagishitinga ku mutwe gwola pa natikuba ku mutwe gw'omulenzi yali aninanye obulenzi obwalinga butukuuma keketeekayo ne bagikuba ku mutwe neŋŋamba instantly ekikonde nekitabuka
awo wennyini
because eggaali yaffe yandi mabega nga batudde kale ate bali eri bayireeta olutalo ekikonde kitabuka tukyanganiza pate kisawo efuusa omuliro awo ku kisawo kwekyo ekikuba ekikkiriza ngawo ku prison gunyookwa. Mama wange amanyi ndi mbuliri neebase kumbe natolose dda
wavuddeyo
dda. Kati nakala kinali ntera otambula nako bali bakayita mayi kali kazini nako nkatolosezza ewaabwe mama waako amanyi kali waffe tuli mu kulaba firimu kumba kala katute mu kiraabu tugenze kuba pate. Kati ntuuka ekiseera nendekerawo okwefaako nenfa kakana kenatambudde na kubanga I remember by that time I was 18. I was 18 and the girl was 15.
Wow.
So ngangamba banange bagenda kunsiba akale kakafuna obuzibu wano. Because we had moved to various parties, we said God was protecting me in very many ways. Kwanga waliwo nesawe bayagala okunfumita ekiso ku ngava nali emphasize eyo ku missed call. Omulenzi yandaba nga nyambadde engatto nayagala nvudde ku stage akinfumite neneera engeri gye twabeeranga n'amagaali nga galaba nnyo. They used to see a lot. So galinga got protecting her. So omwala twali tukkirira about all that saga nebiggwa. Bwe nadda ewaka netulambuli neŋŋamba nemukama ebiseera ebyo bamami bo baali basula. If you know our place bamami baali basula kota zaabwe naye nga nze neeyawula nga nsula eno katosobola tegeera mwendo basiriimu kati nga nze neggulira neggalira yalinga boys quarter. So ntuuka nentula neŋŋamba biki bino byendimu kati babakuba mwana wabe nti seefuddeeko kubanga ecupa yali ejja ku mutwe gwange. Nentuuka esaa neŋŋamba I think I need to shift this thing. Kati nenkwata abaana be nalinga nzine nabo mu kiraabu since yali omukulembeze w'ekutiimu naye I don't know how it came in an existence eti no batukesa ne bampuliriza nemba neno kitutandikako ebintu bya church manya abandiga bafuwa nnyo kyaka tebalina byakola kale ate mu kilabu tebafuwa oba ogenze ku specific show byali nga bizibu nnyo ebyedde ebyokufuwa ozina nga omanye musala gwa muvudde n'emitwalo 5-6-20 so mu church naye atozina wala omuntu atekamu 5 atekamu omutwalo kane ne first experience
ya
kati ffe twagenda nga tugenze tufuwa ate nga twali twemanyi tukuba omuziki katutuka mu church tutuukamu ne batufuwa emitwalo 15 nga tetuzidde eddakiika 3 wali babazidisa kaliyo kibulamba
paka ogwayo n'oyango
twazidde eddakiika 3 ne batufuwa emitwalo 15 nga boy tudde mu church tukube eriwe banatuyitanga bupate tukubayo naye tusooke tudde mu church. Unfortunately we didn't know that it was God's plan. Netandika okukyuka mpola mpola yali atukulira ali musiraamu fete nze nali sirina ddiini nali mukafiiri kubanga nzijukira nali nga negomba nnyo n'abaala abasiraamu nze bw'obanga tolina qualification ya bwala abasiraamu nali sikwana. You weren't my step. Wajati walinga bunyumya kwa that those veils and they were hot. So nalinga mbaganya I loved the decent girls all my time. If you're not decent I couldn't look up to you. So naganya abasiramu kubanga they used to look decent. So with time ntuke seera ntandika twagetingira church njize no okusaba nali nkumanyi naye nga okuli okusaba kwaffe mukama tusasise tusonye ebibi byaffe twalewa so netandika we entered into, in fact I wouldn't say that nze nakyuka nga sitegedde bagamba nti no if you don't change the world will change. But Christ changed me himself nendokoka nga sitegedde netandika okukola ebintu bye nali sisuubira. I remember how I changed. I had a lot of influence into when nayogeranga abantu be nalinga nabo bampuliranga simanyi kyalingawo kitya nti nagenda mu campus omulundi ogwasooka I wasn't a student nenyingira law school nga sina nakweregister nembagamba mwe tulina pate ku church muje tugende eriwa no okay campus bali bamanyi lwa nsonga nali dancer ate nga bbaza zonna ezankumba nali nzingirira kati nga bamanyi of course so nagendayo nembayita ne bajja. The first thing I organized, organizing anga ekintu ekyokusaaga, how Mashup even came into existence. Organizing anga ekyokusaaga nagamba praise experience. Netuyita abantu nga bangi, we were over 600 people. My first thing that I organized.
That is a good number.
Ningamba sha bintu biri musese bantu batwaddawo sente bikibi organized. So God, that is how he encountered me to start doing what I'm doing. When I get this of the sick because it's a lot.
Oh yeah.
And then tanko chuka mpola till now. So sijagamba ntino nawulira eddoboozi mu group. The prophecies were there. Naye is a nice speaking. So the program bwange bunchusiza God has changed me. So it was not a voice, but maybe Katonda inewe yayogera okukyuka. So change.
Mani waliwo wenasomayo yaliwo mbani I forgot the pastor who was preaching naye agamba God is in many forms. Ali mu ngeri nyingi. Asobola kujja mu bantu, asobola kujja mu mbeera, asobola kujja in natural calamity, asobola kujja in anything. Basically, it's not always about the voice, as always want to speak. Yes.
Omulota.
Calvin oyo omulaba.
Agenda okati koboloza agenda kuleta ogulobozi nga gulinga gwampola kuba.
And maybe another thing, we shouldn't limit God. He has various ways in how he speaks to us. It can be through a dream, through an encounter, through prophecy, through quite a lot.
Exactly.
In fact, he has a very weird way of communicating. Kubanga I normally say nebuza naye. Where am I in these things? Lwaki mwendi?
Kajja kaline kakomani kagane.
Nenga bobambi vewo. It stresses.
It's heavy.
Maintaining youth is very hard. Ate ddala abavubuka nga mulimu abakusinga mulimu abenkana mulimu ewaabwe balina ssente abala kwegamba
Manji kabera manji.
Okuleta all that into one.
Yeah, it is something very hard.
It's heavy.
You can come out one is over.
It's the So Papa, how has your journey with God blessed you? How has it impacted your life? Chibadde kitya ng'ogyeko kino nti naye Mukama lwaki wansindika lwaki how has it been kibaddewo kitya? How has it blessed your life? Kikutuusiza kitya gwe nga gw'omuntu?
I personally, it has served me in very many various ways. I was a lonely person. Tesayagalanga bantu. Manga bantu baali banyiiza kuva dda. Bula famire yange. Muzeeyi wange yalinga ababuulira. Yalinga mujjagaga ne bagagala ne batamuyamba. Basaagala basumba. Saagala bantu. So, kati, the way God has really impacted me, first of all, I got a family that I really treasure. I may say that it is a shame, but Mashup is my first priority on this world.
Oh wow.
Besides anything, it is my first priority.
It takes heart to do that.
So I call it a family. I love my parents, but I feel like this thing is really close to my heart. Very close. This family. So I think it has really changed me because I'm having a family that is really big, that I never expected to have. And then the other thing, Katonda Kubanga in Mashup is I'm a dancer.
Yes.
But I'm a dancer that I'm seeing an establishment in my life. Though Balo was a bit to be called and it Funabasa Jaku Tabaringa questions. So what I can say that I've got a lot of things in Mashup. I think Chafuna. I know. So and a lot has changed. This is not me. I was very weird. Sadly no movie. So I'm saying I was very weird. I used to be a lonely person.
Yes.
Sinyuanga kunjaga, sinyuanga kumwenge. But those weird ways nalinganzina, nalise fasa, nalise guya, nalise agala manya. I knew myself.
Gwe.
Yenze.
Teri komulala. Chimala.
Dimulungi.
Chimala.
Sagala kunnyonnyola. Gwani oba mulina ssente sagala manya zange.
Yes.
So that was me, but I'm now a person that is really down to earth. Ntino soko kujja nonjogera nako. Nakutunulira.
Yes.
Osobola okujja nongeya n'ogamba Elijah nakutunulira butunuliza. Yeah. So God has really changed me and has impacted in my life. And I'm seeing the change.
Wow, that is so
nice.
nice.
As we talked about that, just remembered how I used to back out of programs. Like we make a program today, like I sleep with the program, and just an hour towards the time of meeting
No, besides that.
And yeah, Mashup is requires for discipline.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of discipline and commitment, because you're going to